Hello, welcome to Happy Life with Coach Lai. In this video, we're going to talk about how to be effective in the workplace. Before we start, remember to click subscribe for notification of future videos from my channel. Since we become adults, we spend a lot of time working. First off, we have to work 8 hours a day. That's a minimum. 5 or 6 days a week. 52 weeks in a year, which actually more or less equivalent to 2080 hours to 2496 hours in a year. We spend that much time working. So since we're going to spend so much time working, I think it's best that we learn how to be effective in our work so that we can be happy with our working life. Some of you might say, I have the education, I have the right attitude, I have the skill sets to do my work, so I should be happy at work already. No. There are many things that you need to learn to be able to perform effectively and produce enough results so that you yourself are happy with the work and your superiors are happy with you. So here, we're going to talk about what are the things that you need to do to ensure that you perform at your peak, at your best, so that you catch the eyes of the people around you and also give you more chances of going upwards in your work. Have you ever go to the office not knowing what you want to do? You're basically like a headless chicken, looking for tasks here, there, everywhere. The problem is you don't have a goal. You don't know what to do at work. Everything is important, everything is urgent, and they're about to burn you out. You're gonna feel the pressure, the stress, and everything. My friends, that's because you're not working with a goal. When you reach the office, first and foremost is to sit down, look at the things that you have to do, write them down, do a to-do list, then prioritize the list. I have a sample here which I can show you how I do my work in the office. How do I list out all my tasks? And then once you follow the list and then you get your job done, every job done, you put a tick to it. And for the whole day, you will tick those things which are done. And by the end of the day, you will see that you accomplished a lot. That will make you feel very, very satisfied. In the office, we are basically dealing with people. There are people above us, there are people under us. The main key is to be effective in our communication. When you talk to people, don't give them very vague information. Instead, you give them very specific information. Like when you talk to your immediate superior, you say, I got this problem. And when you give your superior problems, you have to give them proposed solution. And these are my proposed solution, 1, 2, 3. Then the communication became effective. And your superior will actually appreciate that you put in the time to actually think about the problem and the solution. And that's where you become more effective. When you talk to your people under you, it's the same thing. When you talk to them, you also have to propose solution to them. Don't just tell them the problem. Don't tell people, this is the problem, go and solve it. Now this will cause more confusion than give you a solution. So remember, communicate effectively. One thing to look at is also our table. Is it clean and organized, or is it a total mess? Is it a junkyard filled with clutters, paperwork, food, your stationery all over the place? Now, please organize your table. A messy table makes the work hard to finish because you have to dig here and there to get your paperwork. Another thing we need to look at is actually removing unnecessary routines and bad habits from our work. During the course of our work, we actually form some bad habits and some unnecessary routine, which are somewhat like gossiping. How much time did you spend gossiping with your fellow colleagues? And also the numerous trips to the water dispenser. Isn't it better to fill up your water bottle than to go a few rounds to the water dispenser? Those are time consumed unnecessary, which you can put back into become more productive. We also have to look at what are the unnecessary processes in our workflow. You see, if we want to be effective in our work, we first have to know what are the things that cause our work to be less effective. If you can shave off 30 seconds to a minute of each process in your work, you actually save up a lot of time in a day. Now those time can be converted into more productive time, which you can actually do more things, produce more results. Have you ever started some task and never seem to finish it? You know why? Because a lot of times you did not follow up. Now follow up is actually a skill set. If you can actually follow up on things tightly, you get more things done. People will also respect you for it. Even those lazy bum will eventually have to respect you because you keep on bothering them to get the things done. We also have to choose the right kind of people to mix with, to associate with. Birds of a feather flock together. If you choose to mingle with low producer, lazy bum, then you become one of them. But if you choose to mix with high producer, people who are active, the mover and the shaker, then you get more things done because your environment shapes you. The people that you associate with shapes you. Then once you mix with the right group of people, you'll be moving forward, not reversing. In the workplace, we also want to feel respected. But however, respect is not given. Respect is earned. And also, if you want to be respected, you have to give respect. Respect people from the top to the bottom rung. Even the cleaner should be respected. Treat people with respect and you'll get your respect. One word which is very seldom used in the office is encouragement. Because in the dog-eat-dog world of today, encouragement is a very foreign, alien word. However, to stand out among the crowd, you have to be the encourager. Encourage people to be better. Encourage yourself to be better. Okay? And once you become the encourager, you become the bright spot in the office, in the workplace, then people will look up to you as someone who is positive, who is forward moving, and you will earn a lot more accolades than other people. Did you notice in the workplace, people have a sign on their head saying that I want to be appreciated? That is one of the most important things to do in the office. Appreciate people. But how do you appreciate them? By praising the work that they have done. Once people have done a job, they have completed the task, you give them a little praise. Make them feel good about themselves. Once people feel good about themselves, they might double their effort to get more things done. Now that you know what are the things that you need to do to make yourself better in the workplace, go out there, apply it, make yourself better, improve yourself. That's where you become happy in your workplace. Now don't stop there. Once you have improved yourself, remember to improve others. The art of giving is a very wonderful thing. Please give more and you'll receive in abundance. Thank you. See you again soon.